Hello, welcome to Paul's Take, and this is my take on the new 2021 Nissan Rogue. And let's see how it stacks up with the Toyota RAV. So let's go over the RAV real quick, the RAV4 by Toyota. First of all, they just came out with a newer model, I believe in 2019, but I could be wrong, maybe it's 2020. But it is vastly improved upon the old version. It's actually by far the best RAV4 they've ever had, and it's nearly perfect, inside and out. It's got plenty of space, it looks cool, and it's good. I said nearly perfect, so there is some parts where I think maybe the Nissan Rogue might actually overtake it. But is it enough to be the one that I would choose? Let's find out. Okay, let's start off with the champion, the RAV4. Now this is a great side picture of the RAV, looking pretty sharp and buffed out. And here is the side view of the Nissan Rogue, which is definitely more modern looking and more premium looking than the previous version. Another good shot of the Toyota RAV, looking very buff. Front grille looks pretty sharp. And here's the Rogue. Looks a little more civilized, I would say. Let's look at the back side. That's the Toyota rear. It actually looks better in person, but in the picture, kind of dull compared to the Nissan, which I think has much cleaner lines. It looks much more, I don't know, less is more in a sense. And I think the rear definitely goes to the Nissan. Interior space, here's Toyota, and it's decent. I've been inside of it, a little on the cheap side, compared to the Nissan, which looks very much more high-end, much more plush, sporty. Definitely more, I'm using the word again, premium. It looks nice. I gotta say the Nissan interior on pictures looks better. This is the Toyota seats. Now this is the leather seats, which are really nice looking from the picture. The one I sat in was cloth. The leather looks good. And here's the leather in the Rogue. And like I said, this definitely seems more luxurious. Now, here's what really bothers me about the Nissan. The front end. I cannot stand how they did the dual lights, and I actually feel that the grille is very boring as well. So I don't care for the front end of the Nissan. This is a rendering of a Nissan Rogue that didn't go into production, but it has a single light. I think it looks much, much better. Like I said, sometimes less is more. Overall, the Rogue, I think it's a very sharp looking car. It's definitely much more improved than the other one, the previous version of it. But the big question is, which one would I prefer? Which one would I get? Which one would I spend my money on? I didn't check the prices, but let's just assume they're about the same. And I know they both have a 2.5 liter four-cylinder motor, but the Toyota has about 20 more horsepower. But that is not enough for me to make a decision for one versus the other, because they're not sports cars, but they're probably both relatively quick enough. But there is two things that really separate the two. The first is the grille, the front end of the Nissan Rogue. I don't like it. I think it would really bother me. Every other area of the Nissan to me looks better. The side view, the rear view, the interior looks to me better than the Toyota. The other issue that I do not like is the transmission. The Rogue has a variable transmission, whereas the Toyota has a 9-speed automatic. Now, if you're familiar with variable speed, if you like variable speed, because I think it improves the gas mileage. It just has, to me, not so much of a sure feel. Now, I haven't driven this one. Maybe they made improvements, but I do drive a Nissan Pathfinder at work with a variable transmission, and I don't like it. So that would be definitely a deal breaker for me. Unless, of course, I drove one and realized they had dialed it in and it works great. So I'll give it a chance. But as of right now, that is a negative point on the Nissan. So even though I like a lot of aspects of the Rogue better, there is really nothing on the Toyota that I don't like. But if you don't mind the variable transmission and the front end, so my money, hey, by all means, get the Nissan. I definitely like the interior better. Well, that's my take on the new Rogue versus the Toyota. Thanks for watching Paul's Take. Make sure you hit like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.